Hello and welcome to Buckman's Model Mania. Today we're going to be working on the the Transformers Optimus Prime issue 84 from Fanhome, as well as we're going to work on part 4 of the premium base. And the reason I'm doing it in the middle of the this shipment is because this issue has only a couple of parts, not very much going on, where the other issues have quite a bit going on. So I'm going to use this, I'm going to make sure that I balance out the videos a little bit. So what we have here, we have, okay, CCP screws. They're hiding in here. Bags aren't bad, but this paper up here hides screws really well. So this is the part 3 of the ion blaster. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take one of the DP screws and we're going to attach, let's see, this is the 84B is the shield rod onto the inside of the shield. So this is going to go here. There's a square tab there with the tab there. It's going to go in here like this, and then a DP screw, which is countersunk by the way, is going to hold that in place. So we'll set that screw over there, and then we'll just put this in place here like that, and that's how that goes on there. Then we're going to take this, we're going to take the iron cannon, we're going to find this lug right here along with a pin, and that's going to line up with these parts. We're going to put it on here like that. Actually, we're going to put it on there wrong right now, I believe. Just looking. It's very strange. Because that pin, oh, it does engage actually. I was thinking the pin wouldn't engage putting it in this way, but it's going to go on here like this. And then we're going to take a CCP screw, which is larger than the DP screw, but also countersunk. We're going to put it on the screwdriver, and then we're going to pop it in here like this, tighten it down, and that is what the ion cannon looks like at this point. So let me pause the camera real quick to clean up the space so that I can bring the stand over, and I'll be right back and we'll work on that. Okay, here's the premium base as it was left last time we worked on it. Here are the parts that we got in this issue. Got several panels and a bunch of screws. Let's go ahead and get the panels unwrapped. Not even sure it shows them being translucent, and they are. They're translucent in the pictures, and they're translucent in real life. So I'm not positive. We have 8 pieces, and interesting, one does not match. I'm hoping, because if they all, okay, somehow they crossed over one to each pack, because there's 2 sets of parts, all of them 4 of one, 4 of the other. So now, and I'm looking at the instructions because they do not provide the instructions when you get the premium base. You have to get in touch with them and say, hey, can I get these? And I'm looking here, there's one in particular. Oh, I was going to say there's one in particular that's got a slot in it, but they all have that. So I'm looking to see, I think this goes on here. Yeah, that should go on here like that. You have a lug on each one. So let's get some screws out and start putting this together. So there's 3 lugs on each one of these parts. One here, one here, one here. They're going to push down onto these pins, and we're going to put them in place, or we're going to lock them down with a screw. I'm just going to put 1 screw in each for now. And also you have a corner piece here that matches up with the corner. I'm just, like I said, I'm going to put 1 screw in each, and then I'm going to start putting the other ones on because I'm not sure how this is actually going to come together. Let's see. Very large top identify L parts. Okay, are these the? Hope these are the L parts. I do not see an L on here. But we'll press on. It'll work out somehow, even if I have to rework it completely. And I realized I didn't, I was thinking I don't know how they're going to put the corners together. And then I actually looked a little bit closer at these parts. The way they're going to put the corners together is there's going to be other pieces that come in here. So this is going to sit here. Hang on. Okay. This is going to sit here like this with these unprotected for a month. Not sure if that's a really good idea. And I'm off camera, so let's back the camera out just a hair. There we go. Should be okay, but if you do build this, if you put it, turn it over and set it on top of itself, that could be bad for the part itself. And I just realized here's the difference of the parts. There's a little tab on each one of these. So you need to make sure, I'm not sure, you can't really see it, but you need to make sure, and there's the L and R, okay, that these little tabs fit into the other side. Kind of like puzzle pieces. Almost. The one side is good, the other side is not really playing nice. There we go. This side popped right in. This side took a little bit of working with. So I'm going to go ahead and lock this one down in the corner. I'm going to do both sides of this corner. This, I would say this is a good place to have a electric screwdriver, but I don't use an electric screwdriver on any part works because I don't want to strip out any screws. But I'm going to lock this one down in the middle. Matter of fact, what I'm going to do is come over here. I'm going to leave this one loose so I can work with this corner. But I'm going to put all the other screws in on here for right now. I'll be right back. Okay, I actually have done this full side. Have not yet gone any further than that. So like I said, focus. You see these 2 tabs here and these 2 tabs here. It's kind of like a puzzle piece. You can see here and here, and up here, same thing. That's where they match up. So you have to put this in place like this. And it takes takes a little bit of fiddling around with it to get it to fully go in, but they have to match up. Okay, that one's good, so I'm going to go ahead and lock this bottom one down. And I'm going to lock the one next to it. So I'm going to lock the L piece and the R piece down on this end. And then I should be able to get them to match up here. There we go. It's kind of going in, a little bit not. We'll see what happens as I tighten it up. It's very close to being in place. So this one should pull that down into place. And it is, mostly. There we go. This one here was blocking it a little bit, the one on the top. This corner is now together, so it's good. Do the same thing on this one here. So let me pop this one in as well. This is actually pretty smart the way they did this, if they line up. Okay, there's that one. That one's good. So we'll just continue on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the one that's locking in first, which this is the R piece, L piece. Then I'll come back here and get the L piece. Oops. And this is still here just because there's nothing there holding it together where there are lugs here, here, and here. Double check that this screw is tight. No, this one. And we'll just keep going around. And actually, with the design of this, it's actually, it's pretty good. Because with those little puzzle-like pieces holding together, I don't think it's going to cause any great issue if I lay this thing upside right. One, at the end of the video to show what it looks like, but two, if I accidentally leave it laying upside right, because when I store this right now, I'm storing it exactly the way it is right now. Face down, just so that nothing happens to it, because it's, you know, everything is going to come on this side right here from the other side. So 4 screws left. Let me double check to make sure I got this one done. This one, okay. So we'll do this one same way. We're going to line it up, kind of push it together. The key seems to be this outer corner. Okay, so we'll grab the other screwdriver. Where did I put it? I literally set it down. There it is. So put that one in, and that, as I tighten the screw in down, it pulls the puzzle piece. That's what I'm going to call it, the puzzle piece together, so that it lines up, or not so that it lines up, so that it grabs. Just looking, I have one screw left over, which with this many screws, they normally will either not have any screws extra, or they'll have more than just one, because that's a lot of screws here. Let me see. This last corner here is not completely together. Let me grab that screw, move it over here. We're going to turn this over. And that is what the stand is going to look like. Actually not bad. From the pictures, I believe that there's eventually going to be some black trim. Hang on. Going back up to the top. Yeah, there should be some black trim around here, and light's going to shine through the bottom and up here. But that, my friends, is all there is to do in stage 84 and part 4 of the premium stand. Thank you for joining. Like the stand, like the way this has gone together for the most part. Looks really good. What was I going to say? Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon to be notified of whenever I post new content. Leave a message or leave a comment. I love to hear what you have to say. With that, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Have a great day. Have a great day tomorrow, and we will see you in the next video or stream.
Model mania, hard work models, plastic modeling, wooden models. Workman's model mania, hard work models, plastic models.